for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize, it's really time.
Yeah.
Thomas Jackson.
Yeah. Bounce. Yeah.
Will you join us here right now?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Second map between EnVyUs Academy and HellRaisers is going to be going live in just a second. We're on to Inferno now, the map pick of Envy. Obviously, after seeing a defeat on Overpass, the first map going the way of HellRaisers. If you weren't there, it was a great map, 16-8, a very dominant showing. We had an ace from Issa in the pistol round. We had Woxic on top form. Dead Fox was performing incredibly. It was just a great match overall. So we're going to be jumping into the second one here and now. As we go to EnVyUs' map pick, seeing if they can, well, respond with their own win, take it to Cobblestone. Alternatively, this could be a 2-0 and they could be gone. But we will see. Welcome anyway, and my name is Hugo. This is the Hellcase Cup number 6, 62k on the line. Big, big money this series. And these teams are all in it to win it. As we jump into the pistol round and have a look at the buys. Jack's yet to buy up. I'm not sure if that's permanent. Jack's. Oh no. Oh no, 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 oh no. He's bought. Okay, phew. Issa gets tagged by his teammate. Knifed in spawn. Good start. But it's a triple B setup for HellRaisers as they begin the round with it. Dead Fox pre-rotating after no push comes through. He'll begin to fall back towards the A bomb site. We've got EnVyUs setting up utility towards the top of Banana, and with that aggression from HellRaisers, so Zero going to get taken straight down. Woxic as well may get caught out. He's now alone down towards B. There's a lot of pressure towards here as they're going to start to push up. He gets flashed on back. Good flashbang by Envy, forcing him into the site, meaning Dead Fox has to come in for support. We'll be towards that CT spawn to try and get damage done, but Envy is slowing things down after finding that pick. Actually starting to reconsider their other options. We've got Jax moving in towards middle, and with the bomb as well, these four players just starting to rush their way up towards the A-bomb site. Angel's pre-rotation will be completely off. Luckily he re-peeks and spots this aggression, but he needs to hit some shots. Finally will. Pulls it back to a 4-on-4, take the head off of Petit, and then going back towards B as well. Another fake thrown in. They could have committed in this 2v5, and now things are going to be a little more difficult. And even with that, Angel going to consider a rotation as well as Lamberts begins to push on in. Woxic spots the information and passes it along to his teammate, but it won't do a thing because Dead Fox is now alone towards the back of the B bomb site as these Envy players starting to charge in. One shot from Dead Fox, trying to perform more with a pistol but unable to connect as they start to wrap round damage, but he won't find the kill. Lamberts takes him down, and this bomb needs to be planted as time is very low. 2 left for the retake. Issa and the USP unable to connect anything, just drops straight away. That's unfortunate. And the trade comes through, but again, it's still a 1v2. Kit at the back of the site as well in the position of Lambert, as Angel needs to clear out these angles. He's taking things slow. Spots one, second comes in for support, and he's just running around the site back and forth, left and right. Going to finally take one face, but he's only got 3 bullets left. This is not a doable round by any means. He's got to stick that defuse right here and now. Taps it once. Baits Hadji to go for the peek. He peeks, and he misses. Angel, 1 bullet left. That is a round over. Hadji has won it for his team, and we'll be seeing Envy start things off with a 1-0. On now, a quad Mac 10 by Envy, not the most common thing, and with the success HellRaisers had with their CZ75s in the previous map, this is going to be quite scary. Only one AK. I don't know how much I like this buy. Let's see if it comes back to haunt them. Issa already starting things off. Going to go down after one. Luckily, Petit pulls it back, so he picks up a kill in the boiler with Angel dead. EnVy now in a 4-on-3, still with the AK in play. As now they're going to start to push up towards the same bomb site. It's only Woxic. He's alone. He's got to do something massive here because the teammate's only just coming in for support. Spots the first, gets one, and finds two as well. Woxic is delaying this push, but not only that, he's taking names as well. Damage done from the Deagle of Dead Fox puts Petit down to 20, and this is what I talked about. Now no AK in play. Mac 10 versus CZ. Who's even favoured in this gunfight? Both players tagged up. Dead Fox still towards the back of the site, but he's 2 HP. They surely will check this. They do, and he almost gets one kill, but it's Zero to come in from the back lines with another frag, a 1v1, and he knows where he is. In the back of the corner, Zero finds it, and that'll be HellRaisers picking up the force by. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a quick class, and when you're the underdog in a matchup where you don't go for 4 Mac 10s in round 2, EnVyUs spent the entirety of their T-side losing or coming very close to losing to CZs from HellRaisers, and then they decide to go for a single AK buy. I'm sorry, I've never seen this team play, but currently I'm upset. I'm really upset because these guys are going for some of the weirdest decisions I've ever seen. They were the underdog and they're buying stupidly. Dear, oh dear. That's going to put HellRaisers in the driving seat now with a lot of rifles to play. They don't save the Mac 10s on this CT side. They just go with the AK on Zero, and obviously all these rifles brought up with 1 UMP on Dead Fox. Utility is one thing they don't have though, so EnVyUs may shine in that regard. But we'll see if the rifles can outplay these pistols as they fast play mid. Smoke and flash out. Angel spraying away 2 kills. Goes in for more. I was thinking over-aggressive, but he damn makes it work. As now we're going to see EnVy just pulled apart limb from limb. Zero cleans up the round, and Issa will find one as well. It's a 2-1 for HellRaisers. EnVyUs Academy yet to get anything on the board since that pistol. To be honest, having AKs would not make much of a difference. That's wrong though, isn't it? That's just a lie. You could see them trying to desperately run around the site with Mac 10s trying to find kills at range. AKs would have made all the difference into that round. Even a couple of Galils. I don't like quad SMG buys ever, to be honest, and not when you're the underdog. Not with 4 Mac 10s. Yeah, baby legs, but the whole point of the saying is that they've not done anything despite winning the pistol. So it's been a while, and considering they won the pistol, we'd expect them to be 3-0 up at this point, but that is not the case. HellRaisers. Ooh, shut these guys down again. Angel just in through the boiler, takes down Hachi. It's Issa as well, up in the apartments to perform some damage, but it's only Glocks. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Just explaining. Someone called Tiwaz thinks he knows what he's talking about. 3-1 up for HellRaisers. EnVyUs in for the buy. They've got the rifles at least, but 1 Galil on VKL. Because now we're going to see utility as well on this T side, a lot of it. Something that CT side do have as well. So right now, this is the best of buys for both teams, aside from the lack of AWP, but it doesn't matter. Hachi opens things up anyway. Angel aggression gets taken down, and a 4v4 in place straight off the bat. The issue is he's tagged, and he's going to jump into the waiting arms of Issa. Misses a shot and gets hunted, but he still commits to the fight, and that's ballsy, but it pays off. He takes down Jax, the open middle, can't connect the shot though as Woxic has to fall on back. And now with this, we see aggression down on B. Dead Fox has pushed all the way in through the smoke. EnVy completely cleared out of this area of the map, going to start to push their way into the apartments. But HellRaisers have a lot of control, but I think EnVy realised it. They know that this fight could be coming down. Zero dead in the water, and Petit skill is going to take down both frags. EnVy, surely with that double, going to rotate quickly now down towards his B bomb site. And with only 2 players alive, another shot from VKL will surely end this round. A great one from EnVy Academy, but overfacing from HellRaisers. That chase down Banana was not necessary. As now we're going to see 2 found here for the T side. Keeping it close early on into this game. And keeping 3 alive as well. This is not going to be chasing. He just holds on to the AWP. So EnVy actually make a fair bit of money off this. Again, reset potential. There's always that one crux, but other than that, this should be okay for EnVyUs to carry on forward, build up a bit of cash, and piece some rounds together. We do have the save of 3. Issa holds on to the AWP. Let's have a look at the buy. Supremacy. AWP up for Woxic. Everyone else, rifles across the board. Goodbye for HellRaisers. But will it be a goodbye for EnVyUs instead? As again, down on B, Dead Fox and Zero. That definitely stoppable duo, judging by how their B control has been so far this map. So now they take aggression. They take control again. Molotov smokes deep, trying to clear out these close angles, make sure MB don't have any control. In the meantime, they do have control towards middle and apartments, an area they're pushed up quite aggressively. Issa trying to hold on to the Absol fall back. And MB are going to start to push on through. Smokes and flashes rain on by. In a close position from Woxic finds nothing. Angel having to pre-rotate him to come in for support. But instead, it's just kills going the way of EnVyUs Academy. Great work done. Angel flashed out on the site as well. And this is just a complete shambles from HellRaisers. No coordination, but great work from EnVyUs Academy. They're going to pick up a 3rd round on the board. So 3-3. Weren't having the greatest start into the game after losing that 2nd round full buy up against the pistols of HellRaisers. But it's definitely come back now in their favour as well. A little chase from VKL, but they shouldn't go too heavy on this one. They know HellRaisers won't be buying up into the next round, so realistically EnVyUs should just be holding on to as many guns as they can. Zero will be that one catalyst rifle alongside a bunch of pistols here for this CT side of HellRaisers. One more eco, then they're going for the buy. AWP for Lamberts, seeing that in play now. None for Woxic. He is he's playing MP7. Okay, we'll see. But everyone else up on the rifles at least. So HellRaisers is actually buying down here, not ecoing. They get a fair bit more than I would have expected, but will it be enough for them to close out the round? That's a question. Because right now, if EnVy win this one again, it will be the eco. Oh, Zero. That is not good. He follows up as well. Lambert gets tagged. 50 HP. HellRaisers already opening things up with a good bit of damage. And 1 kill on the top of that. Allows Zero now to play alone towards his B bomb site. EnVyUs pre-rotating a player back towards A. And that's a good choice to make. Sorry, HellRaisers pre-rotating a player back towards A. And EnVyUs now starting to go for the push. They're just going to run out. Issa on short will be able to connect one. His teammate dropped in the meantime. But he's just going to go for the repeat. Wide face. And it works. With 2 players left. Now make that... Oh, sorry, yeah, still 2. I missed out. Lamberts is still towards the bottom and middle. Didn't see him there, but Petit has got himself in a great position. Can push all the way in. So he can hold on to the pit. If Lambert can come join him, we will see this commitment. He's going to ask Lambert to come in through the apartments, and then they're going to take control of A, but they don't realise that Issa is coming back in through apps. He needs to check pit. It's almost like the CTs are retaking, but the bomb isn't even close towards the site. And right now, all I'm noticing is Issa holds a great position because Lamberts, he's going to walk up into the apartments and get dropped. The bomb here dropped with 30 seconds left or even less. Petit isn't going to be able to get it back. And with Petit giving away his position, Issa can take him down. And that leaves just Lamberts pushing up through the apartments. This is going to be a HellRaisers round, ladies and gentlemen. Great round from Issa as well. Stepping up massively. And he knows where the last is coming from. But I don't think it even matters. Woxic is there. So 4 rounds to 3. HellRaisers pick up that bye. And well done to them for doing it, considering we had an MP7 in play, not full utility or kits, and no AWP. Good start. But again, EnVyUs are still in this. They've still got to buy after picking up 2 rounds in a row. They've got cash. So both teams buying up and a reset potential on either one. So we're going to see a nade down banana for Hellcase, for Dead Fox. And HellRaisers starting to push on down. Dead Fox and Zero both taking control again. We've seen this time and time again. And this time Dead Fox holds strong on the position. Zero just plays bait. And the best part is Dead Fox hasn't shot this round, so they don't know he's here. Right now Zero can just jump spot, spray through the smoke, be a bait, force Envy to rush him, and unlikely they'll check this corner as well, so he's going to have a great angle to do some work. Thing is, Envy aren't taking control towards banana, and with a lack of information, this will leave them more likely to check these close corners. Flash up towards the top. They're going to start to check. VKL walking in through, but will he get it? No. Dead Fox sees the arm. As he goes to the close peak, it's a great angle, and it works its wonders. Now the frag coming through. Going to be smoked out as well, and Dead Fox, he should fall back. Wait for the spray, wait for Envy to pop shot through the smoke, and then just make your way back towards the site. Although he double faces, he baits it. He stays here. This is clever. I'm not sure if he'll actually move back now they've stopped spraying, but no, he just goes and takes the AK and repositions. Doesn't even take the AK, just swaps. I like it. Foxic up on long in the meantime. 2 kills to the AWP. And now Dead Fox, he knows they're rushing out. He can just flank in from the back. We've seen this come back to haunt them previously, but not this round. It's a push up to A with 30 seconds left and make that only one player alone now. Petty flanked and dead. Great round from Dead Fox. I love the way he plays banana there, and great support from Zero as well. While it doesn't show in the numbers or the kills for Zero, he puts a lot of support in for HellRaisers, and he makes that round happen. So just a nice way to follow one player that round and see how they played banana. Good round from HellRaisers, really good round. And EnVyUs Academy, they're going to run out of money. Digging into their pockets, left only with 2,000. While I would be pretty okay with that kind of money in my back pocket, Envy are not. They're going to have to eco. Full Glocks. And Bast into middle. Oh my god. Not every day you see that, but Inferno is the map for it. A 5-second round. HellRaisers. Clean up those Glocks. Again, not a single dollar of investment from Envy, so we don't need to overhype that too much, but still clean as daylight. EnVyUs, a bit of money now. They've got rifles, and so have HellRaisers, but no AWP. That being said, not had that much effect on Lambert so far this map. We've got 3 on B this time from HellRaisers, where Envy haven't pushed this side of the map in a while, so they're going to be contesting with a lot of control. 3 all spotted as well. That nade could finish off the job, and Dead Fox does it! A double Molotov kill! That is so crazy. Envy now limited to 2 players, just second into the round. That is ridiculous. What do you even say to that? And Woxic even adds insult to injury, rubs salt in the wound of Petty, as he gets a little bit, as his name would suggest, of salt. How's she going to be left alone? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. This is a round that EnVyUs will want to forget quickly. Double molly kill, spray down banana, a solo peek that results in Woxic beheading one more, and Hadji just trying to hold onto his gun. HellRaisers looking good on the CT side of Inferno. Arctism, I like it. Didn't Dig just lose 16-0 and 16-1 to Vega? That is incredible. I don't think I've ever seen a series from 2 evenly matched teams, or an underdog like Vega, actually 16-0 and 16-1. Like when you think about it, if you ever watch a best of 3 and a team gets 16-0'd or 16-1'd or whatever, like they'll come back next map. They'll put up 6 rounds. They'll put up 7 rounds. Of course, they'll still lose. They'll do damage. So to see a team get 16-0'd then 16-1'd in that order, and both times they are unable to put up numbers, is so ridiculous. Like, show me, link me to a match page, like an HLTV page of that happening, because I would be surprised if it ever has, like a 16-0 and 16-1 from 2 equal teams. Obviously, when you get massive underdogs and mixed teams in qualifiers, that always happens, but in... Oh, it's 2-1. Aw, damn it. Damn it, that ruins the meme. Either way, to win a map and then lose 2 more, 16-0 and 16-1, that's yeah, still weird. I don't know. Weird how Dig won a map there, but they won train and then 61. Okay. That takes away from it a little bit, but it's still quite funny. I didn't know. I didn't watch the match. I just saw it. People talking about it in chat. Fast up mid though. Pistols. Envy got their Nikes on. Going to be bursting up this A bomb site. But Issa, he's going to be spraying away with that M4. Great round. And USP, you would expect him to get that last kill there. HellRaisers. My mic falls off my desk, and they pick up an 8th round. Hello, Stefan. 8-3 here on the CT side. We've got Envy now trying to put a bit more money back in. AK's up. And HellRaisers with so much money now built up on their CT side, they're going to be rolling in cash for days. Envy are going to have real trouble trying to get back into this matchup if they don't start to clamp down on this economy. This is their time to strike, although they've had little to no effect. It's Woxic with the AWP in middle, unable to connect. The molly stops him from fast peeking second mid, but look at this push. Angel chases down middle, has to fall on back. Does damage though, and Hadji put down to just 17 points of health, it is going to be HellRaisers taking the lead in that sense. Nice start for HellRaisers, but they don't contend towards Banana this time. It's going to be apartments where they strike. Issa, in the edge of the smoke, takes down Petit Skill, and HellRaisers off to a man advantage. Plus, with the combination of having Hadji low, this makes things far easier for HellRaisers. Zero, in the meantime, will hold on to the Banana, and now with 2 players continue to push back up, he's going to go in for more. There's a 3rd kill this round, looking for another one. Jax is alone, and with no trade potential, he's in such an awkward spot. Zero goes down. So Jax does pick it up, at least somewhat, but there's only 2 players left. Hadji tagged again, but he gets a kill. So 2v3, doable for Envy, but they're so low, they're going to have to hit their shots. And B is going to be the best bomb site for the last 2 Frenchies to walk into. It's just Deadfox holding on. Molotov, that is going to seal the deal. They cannot push through that. They can't run on by, as a molly will instantly kill these 2 low HP players. We're going to see Envy decide to walk back towards this A bomb site. Hadji already up in the apartments. Jack's taking his time in through middle, but they've wasting time they haven't got. And now knowing that these Envy players are low, Woxic's not even going to play with the AWP. He just pulls out the pistol. This is going to be enough to seal the deal as EnVyUs continue to push up towards the A bomb site, sneaking. 15 seconds left. Are they even going to give up? They're not even going to go for this. They realise they've run out of time and they just fall back. All of that for nothing. Very anticlimactic, but HellRaisers are going to pick up another round. 9 on this CT side. Good round for the CTs again. They're even going to hunt a little bit. Jax almost gets found, but a good start so far for HellRaisers. Envy on a streak of losses, 6 in a row. And a Mac 10 up. The triggering is back. We saw these Mac 10s earlier for Envy, had no effect. But this time it's down to economical restraint. And VKL will pull up one because he can't afford to buy an AK. I would have liked to see Galil because he has money for that, but Mac 10 can still be dangerous. Again, if HellRaisers didn't have head armor, it's even more effective, but they do. And they have 3 on B again this time. We've seen this thrown in as a curveball. HellRaisers knowing the money is low, and every time HellRaisers know the money is low of EnVyUs, they go for a triple B setup towards the start of the round. Instantly, Angel rotates as they realise it's not the B rush from Envy. But they always come prepared. They always set up quick and ready for that stack. But this time, Angel needs to know his rotation on point because Envy are setting 5 players outside of middle, looking to just burst in. Woxic with the York playing close, and Issa supporting from the pit, but they have no long wrap control. Now they do. Angel's in. He's going to be smoked off, though. Has to fall back towards the safety of the site, allowing these players up on long to actually wrap into the B-bomb site if they do so. Please, but it's Angel. Flash through the smoke, unable to connect the shots, leaving Woxic now alone on the bomb site. Issa as well in the pit to support, and Woxic getting one done. There's a second as well. Issa follows up with the M4 from the back of pit, but it's the kills coming in from the T side that gets control of the bomb site. Retake now on for HellRaisers. Bomb going down, and Petit holding on from the pit. EnVyUs have got it all to play for, but the utility for HellRaisers is so good. As these CTs start to walk back in, Molotov in pit clears out the first position. And HellRaisers, bit by bit, they work out where EnVyUs are playing. They can't be graveyard, they can't be back pit. But Petit, he gives away his position, takes a shot onto Deadfox. Nice shot there. That means Zero tries to isolate a player on the site. He does it, but he doesn't get the kill. As Hadji fires off with the AWP, EnVyUs, they're going to pick up their 4th round on the board, keeping things close. But still, HellRaisers can buy. Still, they have the money. So 4 buy in for the CT side. And EnVyUs up against a potential reset. Warp up for either though. Lambert's got his from the previous round off the body of Hadji, and he's going to go fast into middle. Angel's on the other side. He doesn't expect it. He pre-aims the wrong corner, and Angel gets him. Jax does trade, but the damage done to Hadji is still going to pay its price. He takes the AWP instead now to play with, knowing he's low, so it makes sense, but it's still a limiting factor. As Jax looks to walk into middle, Woxic could have hit a blind shot, but he zooms out. Doesn't want to give away the fact that the AWP's on A, maybe. As he wraps back in through long, we've already got a fast push up, and he gets spotted. Luckily, the flash does damage, and Jax forced back into a safer position. Molotov will catch off Dead Fox rotating, but he pushes on through. Takes his time, but he goes for it. And Jax is just there. Doesn't expect him to be so close. Now Dead Fox stuck. Can't fall back from this position. He's got to take the fight, and he does it well. But Petit, again, another double entry. Looking for 3, and he hits a shot into Dead Fox. This man has been opening up bomb sites like a madman. And while Zero pulls one back in through middle, that's the bomb dropped. Does he realise it? Does he know? It seems like he does. As he now holds onto the boiler, EnVyUs looking to try and get themselves back into this round. Zero actually has a lot of control. Holding on. Timing will get the better of him, but he now will be able to re-peek back into this angle. 2 players pushing up. Spotted, gets the frag, sprays for more, but Petit with a 4K will pick up the round. That is so close. That is so scary how close that comes down. If Zero picks up that 1v3, that is going to be something that EnVyUs will not forget. Unlucky though, Zero. Unlucky on that second spray. Still, HellRaisers can buy for the final round of the half, so they have the investment here, but EnVyUs Academy have started to build up a bit of cash in the last 2 rounds, so they can buy 2. Even Stevens heading into the final round of the half, and only 2 players on B as HellRaisers not expecting Envy to charge into this site, especially with all the effect these guys have been having on A. It doesn't make a lot of sense. And that nade, again, we've seen it happen before. The utility from HellRaisers shutting down EnVyUs. They lose the first player, they lose Jack. And that's not how you want to kick things off if you are this T side. Already fighting a man disadvantage as they try and walk themselves back into the round. Not a lot of utility here. That's something as well you've got to take into account. These Ts are really run dry as they have a couple of smokes left and a few flashbangs here and there. It's definitely looking more favourable for EnVyUs, although up on B. Sorry, for HellRaisers, although up on B, actually going to find the opener. Responds onto Dead Fox, and that forces Zero back to the back of the site. But in the meantime, more damage is being done. Petit is actually opening up on the other side of the map, so he drops another player. Now, 1 by 1, we're actually seeing these guys bring this into the realms of possibility. A 4v3 in favour of EnVyUs. And Petit just trying to fake out this B bump site, trying to keep Angel here. Don't allow him to rotate, make a lot of noise, but it's B with the real pushes coming through. Angel, I think he's been spotted. Petit knows he's there. But this push on B is yet to come through, and with 30 seconds left, they've got to make a play. Woxic, AWP, Molotov as well to delay them, and Zero's going to follow up. These guys are getting mown down piece by piece. 2 players now left, and with both CT spotted on that B bomb site, EnVyUs are going to now convince themselves to go towards A. It makes sense, but they've not got time. And Angel's just playing anti-flash. Will now turn around knowing they can wrap, but he still gets dropped, leaving 2 CTs to retake, as EnVyUs should be able to get the bomb down in the nick of time. So now, retake on. Last round of the half. They've got to go for it. As they begin to walk back in again, there's no AWP. That's swapped over for an M4 on Woxic. But low HP on Zero. And with Lambert's holding the site as well, he can do some damage, but it's a line-up through the smoke. The damage comes up from Petit. We saw him in this position previously, and he did so well. It's basically deja vu. The same afterplant. Lambert's on the position where Hadji had with the AWP, and Petit towards the back of the pit. EnVyUs are going to pick up the last round of the half. So considering how that was going, they do make it fairly close. Again, this could have been a complete streak from HellRaisers. We might not have even seen these 3 rounds, so this could have been a hell of a lot worse for the French. But considering this is their map pick, 6 rounds on T side, you would have hoped for a little bit more. Let's see if they can come back in this one. If they can pick up the pistol, it'd set them up perfectly to do so, assuming they don't buy up 4 MP9s in round 2, like they did on the first. At least with the Mac 10s. But we're moving on over to the second half. And into the pistol we go. It's going to be HellRaisers with a bit of utility. Up towards Banana. That's a crucial nade to miss as well, because right there, that could have damaged VKL heavily. But But instead, he damages Woxic and doesn't get any control. It slows him down on the B play. Now they've got to reconsider the round. Now they can't go for the fast B attack. And even if they could, it wouldn't matter because there's 3 players there. There's so much defense. Rotation back in from Petit. Hadji just baiting his teammate, waiting for them to cross past him without checking the angle. They will. They're going to walk on through, be very, very slow and careful. Angel with 1 kill. Can upgrade to the USP, but I'd like to see it on Issa. Unfortunately for him, he's dead. Other side of the map dropped in the apartments. And Zero going to begin to fall back as they walk into B. Another kill. Angel takes down VKL. HellRaisers almost got B site under their hands. It's just Petit towards the back of the site. They don't expect him here though, and he can strike. 1 kill, peeks out for more, but now they know he's looking for just a little bit more damage, and they just jump on his position. He goes down, but each player on the CT side picks up a kill in the meantime. Jax drops the player in middle, and Lamberts finds one up in B. It's going to be Woxic to hunt. He spotted Lamberts, but he needs to get this kill, and he's so low to do so. It's not going to be easy. In fact, I don't know if it's even going to be possible, but he's going to try. As he begins to wrap on through, expects the other player in the CT spawn. He's not. He's walked up Banana. Woxic rounding the corner, but Lamberts is holding the wrong angle as he begins to make his way into B. He spots Jax. Nice crossfire from the CT side, but now he knows where both players are. Running out of time though, 20 seconds left. They're going to try and hunt him, chasing him down to the death. As Woxic knows he's not given a lot of options here. 1 bullet and he's dead. And that'll be the bullet. Landed from Jax and finished off the round. EnVyUs will pick it up. I think if we just saw HellRaisers charge B there, even with the failed nade, they would have won that round. Because the thing is, Jax got 2 kills in middle onto both Issa and Zero, who are alone. So if Jax does all that, assuming those 2 players are on B, they charge B, they have the man advantage, they get the bomb down, and it's their round, and the retake doesn't come through. Unfortunate for HellRaisers, but obviously exactly what EnVyUs needed to get themselves back into this map. They've got double UMP, they've got triple MP9, the worst buy I've ever seen, but EnVyUs love to do it. Didn't work out earlier. They went for 4 Mac 10s and an AK, and we saw HellRaisers reset them. But let's see. I don't know about this buy, boys and girls. Luckily, it's on the CT side, so they have a bit of an advantage in that sense. The pistol's going to be less dangerous up against these guys, considering the CTs can control the range at which they take these engagements. Still, HellRaisers is taking their time though. We've got 1 player on B this round, just Jax. He's just waiting, but so are HellRaisers. They want to burst up into this B bomb site. And that's exactly what they're going to do. Pre-rotation should be coming in from VKL as well. He will. Wrapping in through the spawn. It's Jax. Falls back to a passive position, but no utility on the CT side. Means that HellRaisers could win this round here and now. As they rush into B, Jax is going to have to go massive. Molotov forces him out, but he goes down. VKL can't connect the spray, and he's tagged for the CZs. Just jumping shot from Zero, and look at this. All over the bomb site are these Ts. They have control again. Envy's stupid buys don't work. What are they doing? This is absolutely ridiculous. Twice in a row, EnVy pick up the pistol round and buy up SMGs. Twice in a row, EnVy lose the second round. If there's one thing this team needs to learn is that rifles exist. Again, we've got a lot more viewers than we did earlier, so people missed it. We saw this exact same scenario on the T side. EnVy picked up that pistol round. They bought up 4 Mac 10s and an AK, and then Zero clutched it out, and it won it for EnVyUs Academy. Won it for HellRaisers, sorry. Now the same thing's happening. Just such a silly mistake to make. It's upsetting to see EnVy making these mistakes after it's already happened. But hopefully someone will watch this back and realise that this is the mistake. This is the big, big mistake that they can't afford to make. And with that as well, HellRaisers make it out with a lot of weaponry. 3 players saved. Guns to play with. This is really good for HellRaisers. Of course, they probably might upgrade. They probably might go for AKs, because you can't do that. But still. No, they stick with the SMGs. I mean, it's not all bad. They've got weapons to play with. And again, EnVy don't even have that. Thing is, this has been working for HellRaisers. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm not too worried either way for HellRaisers into this round. Despite having a very similar buy, it's just Envy are not as good, it seems, so far this series. HellRaisers are the ones taking the rounds away. When you're expected to win, you can kind of make that risk with these buys, but when you're massive underdogs, it's not always worth it. Trade up towards long. They begin to push up, and the T's doing damage, but okay. They keep it close. Jacks of the CZ trade will get wiped out as Hadji drops Woxic, so 2v2, but AK and UMP versus double UMP. I know who's favoured, and that's Angel. 2 kills in middle. Finds the round. HellRaisers up to 11-7 on this T side, sorry. And EnVyUs Academy, no money, will mean 12 is a likely scenario now, moving forward. Well, HellRaisers seem to be leading this one quite strongly, as we have Envy, just a P250 and a Zeus to their name. Oh, Hadji, how do you not hear that? The Zeus dead. P250 still in play, but that's already rotating, as we see VKL is in between sites. A Nomad, it seems, as now HellRaisers going to walk into B. Angel dinked, but he still gets a kill. And with that, well, they don't know it, but the B bomb site is open. Envy going to come in for the retake just to try and get guns off of HellRaisers, but this is not a winnable round now. HellRaisers slowing things down quite strongly. So now they're going to walk on him. Expecting maybe someone towards quad or dark, and Angel's holding exactly that. Making sure no one is pushed in the site for EnVyUs Academy. Instead, they're all outside in CT spawn. And HellRaisers are going to have this worked out soon as well. Issa's in towards the bottom and middle, but 2 players dropped in towards B. Leaves just Lambert. He is being flanked. TikTok. His time is very nearly coming to a close. You can hear footsteps all around him. It's Woxic instead to take the kill. All of that flank for nothing. Issa not able to get it, but it's HellRaisers to find 12, as we expect. No kills from the CT side. Issa on a Mac 10 still. I'd like to see that upgraded, especially with the option of UMP and Spawn dropped over, but no head armor for Envy, so it could work combined with the fact that they got 4 rifles instead of going for 4 SMGs on 1 rifle. HellRaisers have done the opposite, and it's a good buy. No AWP to play against either up on Envy. So HellRaisers take their time on this one. If they can pick this up, not only would it propel them forward to potentially even 14, but it would keep Envy's economy low, and that's the most important part. On CT Inferno, you need that utility, you need those Molotovs, those nades. That AWP is so important, and even kits for the retake, which is so hard. And right now, Envy have none of that. They have no utility nades or kits. Oh, sorry, utility kits or AWP. So HellRaisers have done a good job so far. So now we're going to start to see them make their way up towards the A bomb site. Petit in the pit. Jack's having rotated 4 players here for EnVyUs to hold this setup. We're going to see HellRaisers begin to commit. Walking in is 0. Trying to find that first entry, but he's flashed out. Petit towards the back as well. Molotov forces him into the pit under the balcony. And again, EnVyUs are delaying these guys, but they don't realise these guys are actually wrapping in through the CT spawn into B. Great shot from Issa, running and gunning with a Mac 10, gets himself a kill into Jax. And with that actually being a B rotation kill, this is just VKL on the B bomb site, alone, towards the back of the site. They need to Molotov out this position because he's just waiting for the bomb to go down. But Lambert, he's quick on their heels. He's catching them out before they get the bomb planted on the site as he gets 1. Finally, the player towards back B is killed, and this leaves Lamberts for the retake. Now 2 left here for Envy. Sorry, 3 left here for Envy. But they are getting back in. Petit, another frag, pulls out the M4, but Woxic is going to be quicker with the AWP. 2 left. Boost unable to connect as Hadji goes over the top. And with that, a double save from Envy. It's HellRaisers, but no. You hate to see it. Through the smoke, Angel finishes off Hadji. So it's just Lambert holding onto his gun. $13 rounds to HellRaisers, and Lambert looking to get more done. Does drop the AWP, and that's massive, actually, because now we can upgrade that. Woxic chasing is a bit of a mistake, especially on his own with an AWP and 25 points of health. Lambert's upgrades massively, and they are not in a position to stop him from doing so. So 13-7 to HellRaisers. The only issue is with that loss, EnVyUs not got the money to buy, and they probably won't buy around the single AWP either, because again they'll have a full buy up next round with the AWP even if they lose this one. So it's important to hold on to your money rather than just force buy around a single gun. As now we are going to see HellRaisers in the driving seat. AWP, but no! That's so unfortunate. The nade drops Jax on B, so the boost from Lambert falls down. But with him being spotted now on this site, HellRaisers are probably just going to walk into A because they know there's an AWP here. They know that everyone else is on pistols, so it would make sense for them just to commit towards A. Yeah, that is exactly what they'll do. Unfortunate for Envy, they pre-rotate Hadji towards this side of the map anyway, so they don't even have defense on this A-bomb site. Just 2 players left. VKL and Petit. HellRaisers begin to walk on through. We see the wrap coming from Angel, clearing out the bomb site, but he's still got VKL to find towards the back of B here, back of A here. Petit holding a bit of a bait angle as well, so VKL taking the attention as Petit tries to strike, but he falls at the first hurdle. VKL looking for a second kill with the P250, goes down, and Lambert and Hadji left to retake. We might just see this AWP saved. Hadji, however, can try and go for this. He's only got a CZ, but instead he's going to look to save. And people might question this save, but this makes sense from Hadji. Because what he knows here is HellRaisers are likely going to chase this AWP down because they've got so much money. So Hadji is defending his teammate. He's trying to help Lamberts hold on to his gun. And in a good situation, if HellRaisers chase and Hadji or Lamberts picks up a kill, Hadji can walk away with an AK and this AWP on Lambert. So it could even come better than this. They know they're chasing. HellRaisers definitely are. 1 player in CT. That's Issa. He'll walk in. Line up. Tag onto Issa as well. He's down very, very low. That's perfect timing. And Lambert's clearing it up as well. 2 kills. So even with his teammate going down, he still will save the AWP. Envy have to go back in for the buy this round as they are up against a 2-0 loss. HellRaisers 14-7. Envy Academy players older than the main Envy team. Is that true? Like, is that an overall age? That's quite cool. Fun fact. Didn't know that. Believe that guy. Woxic. Oh dear. Not how you want to start things off if you're Envy. Nades and mollies go in deep, but it's not enough to kill anyone from HellRaisers as Woxic will open up. Although I say that, the nades finally will kill him, and the spray through the smoke will help. VKL, a second frag. So actually Envy having a response to this early start put together by Woxic. Lambert caught out. That's another player dropped. Keeping this one close as ever. Oh no, 0. He follows up. What's happening? Envy are now split. 1 player on A, 1 player on B. Jack's going to need to go big, and he starts off on a good footing at least. Takes down 0, but through the smoke, Issa takes him down. And this is just VKL left to rotate back on in. 1v2 has to go for this because if they save, they've got an 8-round comeback to make. A 1v2 with an AWP is the best situation they've got. As he's got to go. Running out of time, running out of options. He has a kit to play with, but there's no way that HellRaisers peek into this one. Surely not. Issa, don't do it, my man. Don't do it. He will. That's a kill. VKL back in the site, but he doesn't know where DevFox is. Clearing everywhere. Checks the corner. He might get it, but DevFox actually does. Takes the AWP as well for Woxic, and HellRaisers up to 15 rounds. They are going to be leading this one heavy. EnVyUs having to piece every bit of money back towards this round. An AWP on Lamberts, a shotgun on Hadji, and 3 rifles. At least no MP9s and UMPs as we've seen many times this series. But they're not going to have a lot to play with. HellRaisers may be able to 2-0 this series. It's looking good. Fast up towards B again. We've got triple setup from the CT side. And Jax just running on down with the M4. He chases. Sorry, it's actually VKL, not Jax, who does the damage. 2 kills. And Lamberts follows up. My apologies for missing all of those frags. But We may see plenty more. A 2v5 is not impossible for HellRaisers, considering how they've been playing and pulling back these disadvantages. Voxic, close on B, 0. Gets a chance to walk into this A bomb site, but again, look at this rotation from Envy. This is clever. Very rare you see this. Even with the bomb dropped in banana, typically teams just kind of hold on to their normal positions. But this time we actually have all 5 players at Envy on B. Lamberts is just holding this rotation through CT spawn. No one can flank these guys. Everyone else is in banana. This is going to be so hard to get back in, but the AWP is probably going to be what they need. If any more peeks come through, Woxy can hit the shots. He tags again, but he doesn't close out the kill. They have Molotovs to close positions, which they should be using. They go in deep instead. Jack spotted as well. There's so many players here. How are they going to get out of this one? Hachi with a shotgun starts to do damage, but they should molly out this close position. I'd like to see that. Molly goes in. Hachi going to have to reposition into the hand of Zero. Takes him down. And this is doable. We said it. In a 2v5, HellRaisers are playing well enough to pull it. And now they start to settle. Now we see the typical CT setup. Bomb's been given away. 2 players on B and Lambert's alone on this A bomb site. We're going to have HellRaisers walk back into B. With no time to rotate, they have to commit to this bomb site. There's 2 players here. Petit spraying away, unable to connect it. Now Lambert's beginning to rotate. Jax a 1-for-1. But Woxic is there, and he will clean it up. But still despite HellRaisers losing that round, it was a 5-on-2. It should have never have come down to a 2-on-2. Envy back on the buy. UMP, rifles, AWP. Been given a second chance at this. Can they win it? That's the question. Again, aggression towards B. HellRaisers has been pretty relentless here, so Envy is continuing with a triple setup pretty much every round. This time they pre-rotate Hadji back over towards A, knowing there's no pressure on B here from the T side for a change. They do damage through the smoke, Woxic tag, but it's A where HellRaisers have set their sights on as they charge on up. Looking for the fast picks, Lamberts gets one from the site with the AWP, but he's traded. Hadji in the back of the smoke as well, able to strike. So right now, CT's holding on to this one, with Petit holding on the site as well. They won't even check the corner, and he gets a 1-for-1. Zero dropped, and almost a lineup for Woxic, but he only grabs a singular kill. Has the bomb, can go for the plant, and with EnVyUs with 2 players left, HellRaisers might be able to do this off the back of Woxic, but he's left in a very tough spot. Jack's looking to push on through, and Woxic wrapping in from the back lines, trying to take a 1-on-1, trying to make this job easier, but they push in together, and rightly so. Envy playing this retake very, very cleverly, knowing Woxic has the AWP, and not wanting to get taken out here in an alone situation. Woxic begins to move back in. Going to be VKL up on the top. Woxic spots him, but he can't blind the frag up. It's VKL to take the kill and EnVyUs to take the round. 9-15. They will bring it back bit by bit. Let's see. As HellRaisers don't have money for this one. This should be a 10th found for Envy. Not a lot of cash. CZ's, Deagle, Debfox. Get something, my buddy. No, he's staying with the Glock. Wants more utility. Makes sense. Taking one for the team there, but they won't give him a lot of options coming into this round. Again, forced out of banana. Envy have been pretty good with this control, but the triple setup towards B at the start of the round may force HellRaisers to go for something quick up on A. If they just go for an A charge next round, realistically, we could see them win it. They've actually got into a great position this time. 2 kills, 3 deaths, bomb, AK, doable, Angel. No, don't tell me they're going to win this one. They have a full eco almost. They barely have anything to play with. An Angel, he's just wrecking faces here. It's all onto Petit. HellRaisers. I slept on them in this round. They had a Glock, they had a few pistols and a bit of armor with some utility, but they've made this a 1-on-2. Now it's all onto Petit. Has to walk back on into the site. Has a kit and utility to work with, but a 1v2 HellRaisers with weapons. As now we wait. It's a timing game here. It's a patience game for HellRaisers. They do not need to peek. They don't need to walk into any of these fights. Petit is the one who has to bring the heat as he starts to walk back in, jumping up on top of the site. Smoke on the bomb. We'll just jump and stick right on it. But no, Issa going to shut him down. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. They do it on an eco. With a Glock, DevFox and the team still find the round and will get that W. It's 16-9 in the second map and a 2-0 for HellRaisers in that series. What a strong performance from the guys. And yeah, it's still looking great. We've talked about how they've had some inconsistent wins. They've been up and down, throughout. But it doesn't matter. They're still going to make it. And even with EnVyUs Academy, who topped their own group to get here, doesn't even matter for HellRaisers. They are going to be able to shut them down with a direct invite into the playoffs. They will make it work. So that'll be HellRaisers moving on forward as well. And an unfortunate defeat to EnVyUs Academy. Luckily, we do have more Counter-Strike action for you guys as well. We're going to have Mouse Sports versus North Academy coming up later. That will be in an hour's time, if I'm correct. If I just double check that. Yeah, and no, 2 hours time. Jesus, that's a while. So 2 hours time, we're going to have that. Be sure to tune in then. Again, if you have enjoyed the casting, any kind of support would be lovely. I do this regularly, and I'm doing a bit of Hellcase and WSG and SLI with StarLadder, so you can check out that. Either way, I'm going to be signing off. Twitter will be down in the chat. Hugo TV. Hey Dizzy, what's up, man? Again, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you in 2 hours' time for Mouse Sports versus North Academy. Make sure to tune in. It'll be some fun Counter-Strike.